this has been the one place where we have seen results throughout the course of the night. And throughout the course of the night, this has gone from 31,000 to 29,000 to 26,000 to 18,540. So the question in the state of Georgia, as this has continued to narrow, is with 96% reporting, does Joe Biden have 18,540 votes out there? Not total, in net, after factoring in President Trump as well. And the short answer is he has a path. There's enough vote outstanding. Why is there enough vote outstanding? I want to go down to the Democratic stronghold. That's the Atlanta metro area. You've got Clayton County. You look at the margin here, 87,000 to 14,000, 84% to 14%. Still about 16% waiting to come in Clayton County. Pull out a little bit more. Let's flip down over into where Savannah's located in Chatham County, 87% reporting. That means there's vote here. That vote is right now splitting towards Biden. It's vote by mail as well, which is largely splitting towards Biden. What I'm telling you is even though there's 94, 95, 96% reporting in the state right now, there is outstanding vote in Georgia that could go towards Joe Biden. If you want one really good example, Nick Valencia, who's been amazing on the ground for us throughout the course of the night, has been talking about Fulton County. We've seen batches of Fulton County vote come in. There's still some outstanding right now based on Nick's last report. When it's coming in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 at a time, it is breaking 80-20 to Joe Biden. That is even higher than the current margin that we've seen. What does that mean? Vote by mail, not just going Joe Biden in Joe Biden counties, it's going at a higher level. In order to win Georgia, Joe Biden needs to win the rest of the outstanding vote, somewhere between 62 and 64%. 80-20 is higher than 62 to 64%. Bottom line, there is a pathway. There's a pathway. We're still waiting to see how much outstanding vote is left, whether or not he can actually meet that pathway. But the bottom line with Georgia is there's an opportunity for Joe Biden to close it, but it's tight. And it's going to stay tight no matter which way it goes.
Absolutely. I mean, every one of these races, even Pennsylvania, even though the current disposition has it at 164,000, that is promising to be tight also. Now, there is a point of instruction here that we can make as we go to Nick Valencia, who is in that all-important Atlanta seat county there that we've been watching him throughout the night. There was a reference made that people are finding votes for Biden all over the place, okay? That is a misstatement of fact, and it is a very malignant characterization. Nobody is finding anything. They've had the votes. They voted, they counted first the people who came in on the day of the election. They had these ballots. They're postmarked before or as of the day of the election. They are legal and legitimate. Okay, nobody's finding them. They're just counting them, okay? And I want to take you to Nick Valencia so you can see what counting them really is. Now he's standing there. He's almost alone. People are trickling back in. We watched volunteers with Nick. Let's go to Nick, where they came and they stayed all night long, since midnight. And Phil and I would watch as Nick was presenting the information he had there and doing his interviews. And they were just going like crazy all through the night. They are citizens, they are volunteers, they're doing the job because they believe in this country. They're what we call Americans. And it was so big there in Fulton County as you were going through it. And now as we get into these early morning hours, what is the state of play there? They're basically done with their job, right? What are you hearing?
Just really quick on those poll workers, some of them have second jobs. So as you saw them leave the door here, they were on their way to their morning job, wrapping up their more than 12-hour marathon shift. Next to me here, this Rick Barron, Fulton County Elections Director here, and things are close here, and they're only getting closer. Donald Trump had about a 30,000 vote lead at around midnight. That's almost been cut in half, Rick. A lot of it having to do with the votes coming out of this county. Tell us, give us a state of play here this morning. What's going on?
Well, we've scanned 134 ballots so far. We've adjudicated 132,272. And we've set the vote review panel to come back at 10 a.m.
So is that when we'll start to see these tallies here, votes adjudicated here?
Yeah, so once that review panel meets at 10, hopefully we'll be done. We have 9 trays left to open. That's about 3,600 ballots. There's a few in process that are going to be scanned before that. And
so just 3,600 ballots left. You started the night around 20,000 ballots. Is that right?
Yes, and so we're close.
So tell me a little bit more here, because you had an update on your website a short time ago, about an hour ago. 8,300 ballots were uploaded there.
Yes.
How many more are expected to be added? Where are those ballots coming from? And when's the next batch that we could expect to see on the Fulton County website?
It should be, once the vote review panel meets at 10, hopefully that'll be it.
Okay.
And so we should expect to see something up by 11 a.m.
And the 8,300 votes are coming from those 20,000 absentee that you started the night with?
Yes. And then the remaining probably 10,000 will be at that next vote review panel.
So just to be clear, what we're waiting for is about 10,000 to 11,000 votes to show up on the Fulton County website. After they're processed here, they're going to be adjudicated. So another 10,000, 11,000 votes we're waiting for.
Yes.
That includes the 3,500 that you're still waiting to go through here.
Go through, yes.
Okay, great. So you got a lot of work here on your hands.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to ask you, but it's so close. Half a percentage point means it's an automatic recount. Are you thinking about that at all?
I haven't yet. We've still got provisional ballots to do on Friday, UOCAVA military. Once we get through that, then we'll have to look forward
When do
to a
you
recount.
When do you certify?
That'll be scheduled for the 13th.
So not for another week here.
Right.
So you still have some time here.